which I mean, let's describe a lot of its players. I'm gonna put Renegade. Okay, we can't see the Steve though. Give me half a second while I officially because I'm really slow. Ouch! That's out, Steve. And also the pit will be an interesting one. I've seen Feint mostly on the ice numbers as of late, but off season you're definitely gonna try a few new things out. On top of that, he's not allowed to play his actual mains in the team league. All the well, Renegade get in the footstool, but not down air quick enough. Nice up tilt, gonna get into an up air. Go for the side B, I think, hoping for a reflect onto the credential anvil. Pit, I do wonder how Pit does. I feel like Pit's gonna do alright against Steve. He's got a couple of alright disjoints. I think, yeah, definitely lighter Pit. Because I think Dark Pit with the arrows aren't going to be quite as useful because you don't have the flexibility to shoot over walls. Or to snipe out Steve's recoveries as well. You definitely can still snipe out his walls and stuff. But again, not as consistently. And that's really the main difference is like it's going to be which arrow you prefer. Side B, is occasionally a factor, but not usually as much. And then there, identical, but the down tilt upper, gonna be able to find the confirmed Feint up a stock now on Renegade Steve. Sorry, what's that? Oh, man. Sorry, I can't think. Allergy to think I just felt the need to sneeze all the time. I cannot think. It's been a while since I've done this. So hopefully I actually remember what I'm doing. Here we go. Oh, nice down B. I think is down smash classified as a projectile? I think it is classified as a projectile. However, you can't really reflect it because of the way it works. So, we're getting the jab fair combos. They're not gonna get the full connection, but even just two of them with Byron is gonna do a massive chunk of damage. Up till just gonna click out with the forward smash or with the anvil, but again, with that forward smash, gonna send it such a harsh knockback. Oh, Feint though, starting to fight back a bit, finding some of these nairs. Down tilt into another nair. Gotta get Feint or Renegade up to 50%. Nice grab into the Feint or Renegade now at 73%. This was looking really rough for Feint actually at first, but now Renegade starting to find himself a bit stuck in the corner a little bit. Again, doesn't have any iron. I think that's part of why, right? He's used up a lot of those resources, so he doesn't have any way to get out of disadvantage. But that force smash gotta give him the space to find some more now. Does still have diamonds, so Feint does have to be pretty careful to not let him get out of disadvantage. Because if he can find that opening, right, Renegade can absolutely deal a devastating amount of damage and potentially even kill. But that down air, or that down tilt up air, gonna find the kill. Feint now pretty much even percent, 15% lead for Renegade, but that's not too much. Ooh, now gonna trade out with the up tilt. Oh, the fair trades out with the gold tools, gonna keep up some of the pressure. Gonna be able to find an up tilt after the combo, so not quite a true 74%, but still a decent 50% damage. Ooh, nice space in there. Feint able to find the up tilt right around the anvil. Down tilt just trying to find a way to pressure Renegade while he's behind these walls. Gotta be careful not to get edge guarded here. You don't want to give Steve center stage. You also don't want to let him stay in the corner. Actually, you just don't want to play Steve against Steve in general, to be honest, but that's a different conversation. Actually, is it a different conversation? It kind of feels like it's the same one. Ooh, nice anvil. Gonna be able to just beat out Feint's options there. Try to find the back air. That back air, very nice option, but against Steve, not gonna be the end-all be-all. Gotta be careful. Nice air dodge. I think, Feint definitely, I think, was kind of looking for that anvil. So good job on Renegade not giving them the anvil, because that is a projectile. And that Pit's down. Oh, there's that reflector. Oh, but he's going to air dodge out. Renegade still able to survive just a little bit longer. That could have been very dangerous there. Gotta be careful. No foot and steel just yet. Not going to be able to connect. This is a very tricky situation to back air. Such a safe option to throw out. From both these players, but diamond back air from Steve might be the best area in the game, and there it is. I think Feint didn't recognize what move was being thrown out because the block was kind of obscuring a lot of the stuff there. So I think Feint might have gotten caught off guard a little bit with just what move was thrown out in the first place. So it's gonna be Renegade going up a game a fairly close one. Feint kind of was in the driver's seat at least at certain points. Again, Renegade definitely showing off some experience with this character. Okay, now we got the Enderman, I guess. Just switching it up a little bit. And that makes my character think useless. Just around a couple up tilts. Again, up tilt, yeah. Why did he take 35% for that? Okay. This game's a little silly, I'm not gonna lie with you. Is Seward? Yeah, Seward's here. Where is Seward bracket actually? No, he's in Losers round 5. What the hell? Oh well. We're gonna trade out with the Elisha, but again, Feint's gonna be first to be able to act there. 3% lead for Feint, but not anymore. Oh, nice tech on the top block. We're playing a little bit of Billers here, I guess. Right, Feint just trying to find the space again, and ends up trading out a little bit. Got hit by the anvil, but still managed to find the up air. Feint getting some extra damage here. Oh, there, dragged down into the up air. Not gonna find a kill just yet, but still racking up a good bit of damage. A 6% difference. This is anyone's stock so far. Gotta be careful with that minecart. It can still end up catching you even when it's not really moving very quickly. But is he on Stonetoes? I don't know how long he's been using this pickaxe in particular. Oh, but the minecart gonna put Feint in a really tough spot, but still gonna be able to make it back. Pay with a pretty good recovery. Dash attack ends up killing. However, slight downside, now Renegade has diamonds. He has diamond tools now, so now you gotta deal with that. But still, he's gonna be able to put up a lot of pressure because Renegade doesn't really have much iron. And that is one of, if not his most absolutely important resources. I think the two most important resources that he has is iron and diamonds. I don't know exactly which order. I feel like diamonds are more generally used, but diamonds, of course, give diamond tools. And those are just absolutely devastating. But again, in disadvantage, iron is absolutely crucial for Steve to have, because without it, he can genuinely be... I mean, he's not a bad character without diamond, but, you know, his slow mobility is really exploited in disadvantage if he doesn't really have any resources. Because, you know, with resources, he's got minecart and anvil to mix up his movement, but without that, it doesn't have much. And Feint taking full advantage of this, taking them to 153. But up till gonna get a couple of them, get a decent bit of damage. That is a huge chunk of damage just from a couple up tilts in the back there. So that is the value. That is, of course, the value of those diamond tools. 80%. This is the problem. Once he gets added disadvantage, has a little bit of iron, and Renegade suddenly flips it on his head. You know, Renegade with the stock lead, and at least has some resources. Not a ton still, but he's still got that diamond. Still got those diamonds up, so it has another one in his pocket. That is going to get rid of that. So I think at this point, I don't think you mind if you just die. You don't want to use your extra diamond just for a pickaxe. Not at 160, not 185. There's a couple up tilts. He's getting so much damage with these. Renegade Feint just hasn't been able to find the stock. That's been the crucial error so far in this game. Renegade at 202 doesn't even really have a ton of resources. Just kind of matching up to now the axe is gone. So now at this point Renegade's just like, I'm just gonna die. I don't have a sword. He had a sword. That was it. He didn't have anything else. But down there into the Nair gonna get a little bit of damage. So Renegade still doesn't really have a ton in the tank. But of course he does have diamond, and it does have a 70 now. Almost 80% damage per percent lead. But again, Feint gonna be able to keep up some pressure here. The back air though. There it is, that back air. I don't think Steve back air in general, if you take like the average of the materials, I don't think it's the best move in the game. But I think diamond back air